Hello, everybody. Chocolate 1000 million point of Tuesday, welcoming you to a brand new LP of the one and only Pokemon game. Because, of course, I did say with my commentary, it's going to be a silent LP until I, it's going to be a silent LP unless I'm doing a Mario Party or a Pokemon LP. So since we're doing a Pokemon LP of the famous Gen 3 game that's a sequel to Ruby and Sapphire, it is Pokemon Emerald. And my positioning of my LP in this is actually going to be really awkward because I have to reach over my iPad with my right arm just to push down the A and the B buttons. But as long as I can reach the D-pad easily, that's perfectly fine. And apparently, I actually figured out the solution about a screen glaring on my DS because I tried figuring out a difference, but you can obviously see you can hardly read it from that distance, but this distance is perfectly fine apparently. You might actually see my reflection on the DS screen a couple of times, so just keep that as a heads up. Let's see, does it work? Yeah, there we go. Hi, sorry to keep you waiting. Welcome to the world of Pokemon for the third time. Well, actually no, not necessarily third time, it's more like the fifth time, because this is my fifth Pokemon LP. My name is Birch, but everyone calls me the Pokemon Professor. Yeah, everybody calls everybody the Pokemon Professor. Right, this is what we call a Pokemon. Can you name who that Pokemon is? You probably will do anyway. This world is widely inhabited by creatures known as Pokemon. We humans live alongside Pokemon at times as friendly playmates and at times as cooperative workmates. And sometimes we band together and battle with others like us. But despite our closeness, we don't know everything about Pokemon. In fact, there are many secrets surrounding Pokemon. To unravel Pokemon mysteries, I've been undertaking research. That's what I do. And then it's going to ask us who we are. And the most commonly joked about question, are you a boy or are you a girl? If you're wondering, this is what the girl looks like. Her name is May. Get used to it. Because that is the name of a month. A well-known month because of how often I celebrate my birthday during that. And obviously we only have enough character space for 7 letters. So we're just going to go by our default name. God, the screen looks like it's a bit glaring a bit. Oh. There we go. You actually are going to be seeing this quite a lot actually. So just bear that in mind. And I can tell you, my arm is going to get really tired at the end of this LP. Right, okay. Your attitude is moving to my hometown of Little Root. I get it. Yeah, you get it now. Yep. Yeah, we are ready. Just get on with it, Birch. Yeah. We get the gist. We get the gist. We get the gist. Oh, by the way, in case you were wondering about this background here, this is a presentation of Pokemon I'm going to be using for my Let's Play team that I'm going to be doing a bio on. There are a lot of Pokemon that I can do bios on that you can find in this game, but I'm going to only do a bio on the Pokemon I'm going to be using in my Let's Play team. I might do legendaries as well, but I haven't determined on that yet. The reason why I debated on this is because I kept losing my track on doing a bio when I did my LP on Pokemon Heart Gold. So this is basically a work in progress. And, oh god. Because I moved my DS, the screen layering is all... ugh. Right, okay. Try and fix this as best as I can without actually moving the camera, because that doesn't help. Right, okay. I think you can see that alright. We're going to change text speed to fast. Battle scene obviously on. Battle style, we'll keep that on shift. And we can also change these frames to however we want. I'm going to leave it on a setting that's easy to see on the screen. Okay, that one looks okay. The green, oh, that glares a bit. Okay, we'll use this one. Frame 5. I just wish it was actually easier to actually not have everything be glaring or something. I think it was just that one screen alone. Yeah. Right. We're here. There's, isn't it? Yeah. Alright. If you were probably playing Ruby and Sapphire, that Pokemon that you see standing in front of the TV, it would have actually been a Machoke. But this time, it's a different Pokemon entirely in Emerald. Let's see, the movers Pokemon do all the work of moving us in and cleaning up after. This is so convenient. As your room is upstairs, go check it out. Dad bought you a new clock to mark our move here. Don't forget to set it. Right, another indication. Who's this Pokemon? His name is Fugief. This Pokemon. His name Hugo. Or Ugo. I'm joking with you. No, that's not that Pokemon's official name. And of course, we have to set this clock manually. And at the moment, at my time, it's going to do this really slowly at first, but it will speed up afterwards. I know it could have gone the other way to actually mark it quickness, but don't worry. We're nearly there. And all of a sudden it's slowed down. Okay, there we go. We're at the marker now. At my time, it's roughly 6:40, but to be exact, it's 6:37. See, gotta come quickly. Look, it's Petalburg Gym. Maybe Dad will be on. We brought you this report from in front of the Petalburg Gym. Good interview. I think Dad was on, but we missed him. Too bad. Oh yes, one of our Dad's friends lives in town. His name is Professor Birch. He lives right next door, so you should go over and introduce yourself. Because you can't be bothered to do it yourself. Oh, that's going to be glaring a bit. Sorry about that. Oh, hello, and you are? Oh, you're Ash, our next door neighbour. Hi. We have a daughter about the same age as you. Our daughter was excited about making a new friend. Our daughter's upstairs, I think. Like child, like father, my husband is as wild about Pokemon as our child. If he's not in his lab, he's likely scrambling about in grassy places. And I do apologise ahead of time because I'm actually doing this recording with a bit of a cold. I have one heck of a croaky throat and one heck of a no, it's just croaky throat at the moment. But earlier it was like a runny nose, a warm temperature or something. So I do apologize about if my voice sounds a bit raspy. Because that will probably be why. I won't try to do character voices, so just bear that in mind. Huh? Who are you? Oh, you're Ash, so your move was today? I'm May, glad to meet you. I have this dream of becoming friends with Pokemon all over the world. I heard about you, Ash, from my dad, Professor Birch. I was hoping that you would be nice, Ash, and that we would be friends. Oh, this is silly, isn't it? I've just met you, Ash. Oh, no, I forgot. I was supposed to go help my dad catch some wild Pokemon. Ash, I'll catch you later. Yeah, weirdly enough, the way to actually make her spawn in the room is by talking to this Pokeball. And now my character wasn't moving at first. Because this setup is really awkward. Hi. There are scary Pokemon outside. I can hear their cries. I want to go see what's going on, but I don't have any Pokemon. Can you see what's happening for me? Ugh. Help me! Hello, you over there. Please help. In my bag, there's a Pokeball. Nah. Where are you going? Don't leave me like this. Yeah, no matter what, we are confined to pick a Pokeball in this bag. And this is where our first bio lies. You have the option to choose either Trico, Torchic, or Mudkip. And I will go over all of these Pokemon right now without any music. Oh, hang on, no, with music, sorry. Right. So, I need to move my DS, sorry. Trico, as you know, is the Hoenn Pokemon standard grass-type Pokemon. And since this is Pokemon Emerald, this is where abilities slide into place originally in the game. I know we had abilities in Heart Gold, but that was basically a remake of the original Gold, Silver, and Crystal, and I couldn't show that because it was basically a virtual console release, and I believe the graphics wouldn't have looked great. But anyway, Trico, as you can see here, is known to be a really fast special attacking Pokemon, because as you know in the Gen 3 mechanics, the special and physical split was fixated on the Pokemon typing. So, that obviously clarifies that all the Eevee evolutions of Fire, Grass, Water, Electric, Psychic, Dark, Ice, and this is not an Eevee typing, but Dragon. I am not joking. Fire, Water, Electric, Psychic, Dark, Grass, Ice, and Dragon are all known to be special types in Gen 3. And I thought Dragon was a physical type. And how wrong I was. But Trico, as you can see like here, when he actually fully evolves, yep, you can clearly tell how high those stats go. Trico is one heck of a great Pokemon. But then again, all the starter Pokemon in this game are really cool. But if you decided not to go for Trico and decided instead to go for Torchic, the Fire-type Pokemon with Blaze for the ability, if you're wondering what these abilities do, I will tell you right now. Depending on the Pokemon's HP bar, which you would roughly see here, if they had a third of their max health in battle remaining in a Pokemon battle, their ability will activate to boost the power of their type move. So in this case, Overgrow will boost the power of grass type moves by 50%, or just generally double the Pokemon's grass move if the grass type Pokemon is in a pickle. Same thing for Blaze with the fire type. And this obviously is Torchic's base stats. It does show to be more of a special attacker, but when it fully evolves, it then becomes more of a physical attacker. Gee, I wonder why. But anyway, the other ability is Torrent, which actually does exactly what Overgrow and Blaze does, but for the water types. Mudkip is honestly a really great Hoenn Pokemon. It's commonly known to be tied as one of the most commonly selected Pokemon to select. With that base physical attack alone, when fully evolved, this Pokemon is a force to be reckoned with. Because when he fully evolves, you can hardly see it, but it is a blue box with a yellow barrier around the outside, indicating the fact that it is a dual type, and that dual type fixates on Mudkip's evolution to be a water ground type. And that's actually really good for Mudkip, because that means he will only have one weakness, which is grass. And Trico is the only, and I repeat, only Hoenn starter Pokemon who doesn't evolve into his final evolution form as a dual type. Mudkip evolves into a water ground type, Torchic evolves into a fire fighting type, and Trico just evolves into a standard grass type. So that now leaves, who will I select for my Let's Play team? And I can tell you, from Pokemon Emerald onwards, I have been changing teams like crazy. Excuse me. I have been changing my teams like crazy, but I finally came up with a conclusion of all my teams. Pokemon Emerald was one game I did not fixate on changing my team at all. Because I'm going with Trico. And our first Pokemon that we encounter in the Hoenn region is known as Zigzagoon. Zigzagoon is your standard Route 1 normal type Pokemon, who is also known to be commonly known as a HM slave. If you have any Pokeballs with you, I highly recommend that you catch this Pokemon pronto. But unfortunately, we don't have any. Now with Trico, he starts off with two moves, same for Torchic, same for Mudkip. I believe Mudkip starts with Tackle and Growl. Torchic starts off with Scratch and Leer. And Trico starts with Pound and Leer. For those who are unfamiliar about the move mechanics, Leer is a guaranteed physical defense drop on your opposing Pokemon, and Pound is a basically weak normal type. And I think, oh no, okay. I thought if you hold the L button and then press the A, it will show the move description, but it doesn't. Never mind. And by the way, no touchscreen mechanic, it's all top screen in this game. Whew. I was in the tall grass studying my Pokemon when I was jumped. You saved me, thanks a lot. Oh, hi, you're Ash. This is not the place to chat, so come by my Pokemon lab, okay? So Ash, I heard so much about you from your father. I've heard that you don't have your own Pokemon yet, but the way you battled earlier, you pulled it off like a plop. Well, with a plop, so I'm terrible at reading. I guess you have your father's blood in your veins after all. Oh yes, as thanks for rescuing me, I'd like you to have the Pokemon that you used earlier. While you're at it, why not give it a nickname? I would, and I actually do have a story about this. When I tested this LP team last 2 years, I came up with a nickname for Trico to be commonly known as a famous Xenoblade character. I called him by the name of Shulk. And what was actually really funny about this was the fact that I gave Trico the nickname Shulk, and his nature was timid, which is plus speed minus physical attack. And the reason why this is funny is because in the story of Xenoblade Chronicles, Shulk is known to be a shy, timid character. And I thought that was brilliantly perfect. Anyway, I'm skipping this test because we have actually gone over the time limit, because I actually wasted all time just by going over the whole gist about this LP. So very quickly... Oh, that's not a good nature. Sassy nature. I mean, don't get me wrong. Sassy is a good nature, but it's not the ideal nature you want for a Trico. Because when you saw Trico's base stat total, you saw that it wasn't really a defensive Pokemon, but more of a fast special attacking sweeper. You want a plus speed Trico. But we're going to be forced to be working with the nature that we got. Unless the nature is really bad, and I mean really bad. But this is okay for me. I'm going to work with it. And next time on Pokemon Emerald, we're going to meet Professor Birch's daughter, May, and see why he wants us to talk to her. See you guys then.